In my last video, I talked about feeling like I'm getting older without actually living my life. But today I want to go deeper into that thought. I want to ask, what if the problem isn't the struggle? What if the problem isn't the discomfort itself? What if the problem is my expectation that life is supposed to feel good while it's shaping me? That that maybe this building up or growing up is not supposed to feel good when it's happening. Growing up, we are taught that if you're doing something of any value, it should feel meaningful. If you're doing the right thing, it it should feel rewarding. If if you're sacrificing, it should feel noble. But in reality, most of the time growth feels uncomfortable, awkward, lonely, unsure, and even unfinished. And that maybe that doesn't mean we're doing something wrong. If I look at my own life, like most of the things that changed me, most of the things that helped me grow didn't feel noble at all. They felt messy, they felt awkward, they felt like shit. And most of the time they felt just pointless. When I was going through those moments, I wasn't thinking, oh, this is shaping me, this is growing me, this is making me better. I was thinking, like, why does this feel like shit? Why does this feel so empty when it's supposed to matter? I I realize this now that I only found that meaning later on. I found out that when I realized that I didn't collapse under those situations, it didn't make any sense when I was in it, but later they all made sense. The meaning only showed up later. And not as some big realization, more like I noticed that I didn't break under that pressure, that I beard the situations or times that felt unbearable when I was going through them. So I wonder, maybe the question isn't, is this worth it? Maybe the question is, am I conscious inside this struggle, or am I just going through it blindly, avoiding the reality? Maybe the real question is, am I actually present inside what I'm doing, or am I just grinding through it, waiting for life to start later? Because I think there's a difference between doing hard things unconsciously and doing them consciously. There's a different There's a difference between two, and one is just enduring the stress or the difficult situations on autopilot, and one is like noticing. And I've noticed that unconscious effort drains you to the core, and conscious effort shapes you and gives you strength to go even further. And they both take same effort, but they cost very different. And they both shape you, and they both shape your experience very differently. And the funny thing is, I still don't have a final answer. Some days the doubt is still there, and other days I see that this discomfort might be the price of becoming someone solid. Maybe maybe both can be true at the same time. And maybe living isn't about choosing comfort over pain. And maybe living isn't about figuring it all out, but noticing when you are here, when you are going through it, and when you're just waiting. Maybe living is about staying awake inside the pain, inside the stress, inside the struggle, inside this tension. Maybe that's what life is. There's no fancy final destination here. It's all about living consciously through this journey before we all die eventually.